So this is just a little heads up. If you do hear my voice or if you do hear sniffling in the background, I'm not sick. I just have really bad allergies right now, and allergy season is about to come at me very soon. So yeah, don't worry about it, and I'll be fine. Thanks. Bye. Hello. Welcome back to another Sketchbook challenge. Let's get started. So I have not been posting at all for YouTube nor Instagram and little bits of clips on TikTok. The reason why is because I was getting a little bit burned out of making YouTube videos and content as a whole. I'm not quitting. I am not trying to leave. This is not my final video. No. I just needed a break and I just needed to disconnect from posting videos and creating content. So this is what I'm going to be doing from now on. So I think I'm going to probably be doing weekly videos, and I'm just going to be making a video every week. I don't know when I'm going to be posting. I don't know how I'm going to be posting. I just know that I want to try to make sure that YouTube is still something fun for me to enjoy and to have fun with. But most of all, try to make content that I want to make and content that I want to see for all artists to enjoy and for you guys to enjoy too. So let's get started with this video, and I'll explain what we're doing for this challenge in a little bit.
So this is part 2 of Little Star Nerds Art Challenge, and today's prompt is character designs. So I got inspired by the artist Bloody Mary. She creates spooky prompts and aesthetic slides on her TikTok and Instagram account. And I was able to use her spooky creatures on part 11 of their folder. And this has a bunch of spooky characters, which I felt so happy to draw and create. I saved them back in 2023, and I didn't know what to use them until this art challenge. So I really liked how the characters came out, but unfortunately I did have to go into Procreate and redraw them digitally because I wanted to see them in a different pose. I wanted to see them in a different shade of color. I wanted to see how they would look under a different type of lighting. And it's perfectly normal and natural to bounce off of these two mediums because you're able to see the difference between the two, but also you're able to do more, but also create less mistakes when it comes to digital art. And I'm all for it when it comes to digital art, where, yeah, you could use digital art to create these characters and go about it without having minimal mistakes. While for traditional, one mistake you make, you have to either rip it out, cover it up, or just deal with it and continue on with your drawing. And it is frustrating to deal with that, to have to repeat and having to waste other materials to cover up a mistake that you make. But it's perfectly natural to cover up a mistake to a drawing because, again, it's hard. We're not going to do it on the first go. If we do it on the first go, then yeah, that means that we actually took our time with it. Well, if we were trying to take our time with it and we were trying to at least create a decent looking page, it's gonna either look pleasant or it's gonna look like a hot mess. So I think it just depends on your mood. I think it just depends on how you're feeling. But most of all, make sure to try to take your time when it comes to creating art. If you don't want to take your time and if you want to go fast, go for it. It depends on how you want to translate your art and how you want to express yourself. I'm just, again, a random person on the internet, not telling you what to do because it's your art. It's your way to be creative. Thinking about being creative as can be, but also being able to show and express yourself. As of recently, I had to take a break from making content videos because I was not getting my little motto a point across, because as an artist, I wanted to make sure that I showed off the fact that I am not perfect, I am different, and that I am doing art because I want to do it for fun and just to express myself. As of recently, I had to take a break and I wasn't getting that point across. But when I was on my little teeny weeny little break, I was looking through a bunch of videos and also looking at content on Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. And there have been many talks and there have been many mentions on the whole AI art. But also there was a talk about literally 3D printing, which literally got me a little bit annoyed, because people have been saying that, oh, 3D printing is something that is not creative, but also 3D printing isn't something to show creativity as a whole. And literally, if you do 3D printing, you are creating something. You are literally taking the time to create a model, to create a design, and use that design in your own way. And either you could sell it, or you could use it in your day-to-day lives, or any way possible. But people have been saying that 3D printing isn't art, but also the fact that it is trying to scam others, because there are prints that are free and that are for use to sell for small businesses, like the fidget dinosaurs and the fidget eggs. They are saying that those are literally stolen, or those are something used for marketing. And I do not care what it is. I don't care about the whole 3D printing thing. I am just a regular artist who draws on a sketchbook and doodles. But the fact that people are getting all their feathers ruffled up because of 3D printing, because it's not art, it is considered art. Literally, 3D printing is considered art because you are taking the time to create a model, you are taking the time to wait it out on your print, but also the fact that it is something to be really time consuming. I also didn't like the fact that people are saying that, oh yeah, 3D printing isn't, like, 3D printing is cheating. 3D printing is cheating about the fact that, yeah, you're creating something for cosplays. You're creating something to help you build. It's cheating. It's all about cheating. And it's not cheating. It's literally something that is made to help simplify your life, help simplify what is going on in your life, or you can't actually get that piece or said thing because of reasons that I can't think of. But again, 3D printing can help you out in many ways if you are able to afford it, and if you are able to use what you can and use what you have to your availability. Of course, there have been more talks about the whole AI art, which, again, I will still continuously say it is up to you if you want to acknowledge it. It is up to you if you want to ignore it. It is up to you if you want to see or understand it. I'm a person who literally hates AI, but again, I'm still going to be seeing it throughout advertisements, throughout TikTok, throughout Instagram, throughout Pinterest, throughout many different types of platforms, due to the fact that people are trying to show that AI art can be used for any type of day-to-day use. And I am not going to support that, because you as an AI maker, you aren't helping anybody out. You are just trying to frustrate people, because you are trying to force people into using AI art or AI devices, because AI could be so useful and so helpful. It could help make a poster, it could help write an essay, it could help literally make a song, and that's not the point. My point is, AI is just trying to be a free, easy, accessible device. Even though, of course, there are people who do make music, who make videos, who make art, and still have to make it into a costly. That's how it is. Making music is going to cost you money. Making videos, it's going to cost you money. Making literally anything is going to cost you money. So if you're trying to take the easy way out by using AI, you're still going to be getting a really horrible product at the end, because there's still going to be imperfections. There's still going to be minor adjustments that you as a person need to make, and still need to learn how to edit in your own way and form. And that's what ruffles my feathers. The fact that people think like, oh, AI is free, you're still going to get a good product. No, you're not going to get a good product out of AI. AI is still going to have its tweaks. AI is still trying to be perfected. This is what, our third or second year of having AI around, and there's still some kinks that need to be still tested or still needed to be fixed. And AI is still not going to be perfect. It's like us. We aren't going to be perfect. We are all different. We are all unique. We are all not capable of certain things, but we are still capable of understanding them. We are still able to do the research, apply that research to our work, and still come out with a good composition. I literally had to make a new video in a new style, in a new way, and I did that all through research, all through videos of understanding, and I was able to learn new things to help me edit and to help me create these fun and enjoyable videos. And I feel that people should be doing this. People should be taking the time to learn and understand these new things. Take the time into literally trying to figure out how to edit, how to make music, how to draw, how to be creative as a whole. It all takes just you sitting down with your laptop or your computer or your iPad or your phone to just figure out what to do. This is the generation of where we could do whatever we want, but also it's our own free will. I hope that you have a nice day. Thank you for listening to me ramble. I hope you like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye!